Hello there, wonderful people. Welcome back to Nancy Maina's Empowerment Hub, where we nurture mental and emotional well being. I am Nancy Maina, and I am on a passionate mission to empower you and me in our journey towards mental and emotional well being. You may have noticed I was a little quiet since last year, August. I took a break from posting, and during that time, I faced a lot of personal challenges. Today's video is special. It is a little bit different because it will be personal. The last few months, that is from August to December, have been really tough for me. One of the biggest challenges that I faced is balancing my life. That is balancing my personal life, work life, social life with my desire to keep moving forward. In particular, September to December took a lot of my energy. I found myself feeling really drained, and my motivation to get back into posting here on my channel wasn't there. I was used to work with bursts of energy. You know, those moments where you are filled with a lot of energy, like spontaneously, you didn't plan for it, but you are energized and you do a lot of tasks. This task could be pushing aside or just procrastinating about saying I'll do it, but you end up doing nothing, you know. But if someone was to call you, for example, if you're at home and someone just tells you, like, oh, I'm coming to visit you, you just don't know where the energy comes from, and you do a lot of cleaning and you wonder, why was I not able to do it before? Like, you over clean, you even cook, you just wonder, where did that energy come from? Or maybe it is work related thing and you are supposed to submit something or do a task. For some time you just procrastinate about it, put it aside. But the moment your superior will just call you or just ask you or just come into your work area or you just sit there, something just gets inside you and you start working. You wonder, where is this energy coming from? They are called bursts of energy. So I was used to work with those, and here I was obsessed with making sure that with those energy I shoot videos ahead of time. That is, I shoot a video for this week and then I shoot another one for next week and another one for next week, but one just to make sure that I have videos ready. My friend, it came a time where the burst of energy was low, my motivation was low, and I was feeling really drained. So I found myself overwhelmed at times where I was questioning if I was doing enough, if I was doing the right way, if I was too hard on myself, just thinking and questioning and pressing. And you know, when you think a lot about something, like you're trying to find the answer to something that really does not need those answers, a lot of planning or a lot of questioning of the end outcome, they end up draining your energy out. Actually, you use a lot of energy compared to if you could just do it. Also, during that period, it was tough to find time and motivation. Honestly, the idea of setting up my shooting area and creating content felt like an impossible task. It just felt like I had a lot to do on my plate and I didn't have energy to keep up. Overall, that feeling of overwhelmed kept me from moving forward. And I want to acknowledge that sometimes things feel like too much. For example, I try to use the strategy of having a routine and being consistent with things that I was doing. I'm not against having a routine and being consistent with things that you do because those are the key to having a successful outcome. I am talking about that strict routine. It is like you're obsessed to do it. You are obsessed that things must work like this. Step one, step two, step three, step four. Strictly, you have to follow that kind of routine. So I thought that finding a routine will entail that, and it was tough. I wish I can find a paper. There's something that I noted down. Let me look for it. Uh, I like to scribble a lot. I was watching this series, The Mentalist, and it was a question about routine and consistency, its definition. And someone said that it is a hobgoblin of little minds. And as they mentioned it, they credited that it came from Emerson. And so I got curious and went to find out who is this Emerson. And I found that his full name is Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he has written an essay on self-reliance. And with this line, the writer was critical about the rigid routines and traditions or norms, saying that too much reliance on routine or traditions suffocates individuality and creativity of people. This is because when you have that strict adherence to something, like by this time I'm supposed to be awake, within this minutes I'm supposed to do something, I'm supposed to exercise by this minute, and after that minute I'm supposed to be doing this and this and this. That obsession with that perfect routine, it discourages people to trust their instincts and think independently. Overall, this could hinder one's flow of inspiration and free thought. So this line, hobgoblin of little minds, it suggests that when we strictly adhere to these rigid routines, it makes people to have little minds. He used it as a poetic line. So when I discovered that during that period, I started reflecting on my life, and I learned that I don't have to have those strict routines of how I'm supposed to do things. I should allow myself to be an individual, think independently, trust my instincts, and take things as they are. So, and now coming back, I have found myself scared to start again. The thought of getting back into the rhythm, creating content, and meeting the expectations that I have set for myself has made me hesitant. I'm sure many of you have experienced this fear when you try to get back into something, maybe your business, your workplace, school, home, or really getting back into something that you love after a break. The fear is real. What I have come to realize though is that it is okay not to be perfect. Sometimes resilience doesn't just mean powering through. It means giving yourself grace when things feel heavy. You practice self love, you allow yourself, if things turn out how you didn't plan or wish even want, it is okay to allow yourself to experience that failure, to allow yourself to experience that mistake. Embrace that mistake, learn from it, and this will help you to be better next time. So for me, I am learning to be kinder to myself and not demanding that I immediately pick up where I left off. I immediately pick up when something goes wrong. I immediately pick up or be perfect when I make a mistake. I have learned that it is okay to take my time. Moving on, I am taking things slow and steady. There is this line that my mom loves to tell me: slow but sure. It is simple, it is short, but instead of rushing things or forcing them, they end up frustrating you. So I am going to start again, a step at a time. So, as I reflect on these past few months, I am curious, how have you been navigating your challenges or difficulties in life? Have you been tested by resilience so far? I would love to hear your thoughts and how you have been able to cope. Let's support each other. We can all learn from each other. So, how have you been managing and balancing your life? Have you felt stuck or overwhelmed like I did? Let us support each other and keep the conversation going in the comment section. Overall, I am so glad to be back with you all, and I am excited to continue this journey of resilience with you. It is not always going to be easy, but I know we are all in this together. So let us take a step at a time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll be waiting for your comments on the comment section. And if you are new to this, kindly hit that subscription button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified when the new video is out. That is every week on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. So thank you for watching. Until next time, stay empowered.